The dangers of smoking in pregnancy at 5.
I want every square inch of this place covered, Sergeant. There's lots of little hiding places.
Yes, sir. I want you to open every locker, every closet in this studio.
Don't worry. The kill's still here.
Fine. These catwalks, see there?
All right, sir.
Get over there.
We'll get him, sir.
Keep this guy on the door and take care of this. Let's go see what Gavin's got to say.
Nobody gets
Jody asked me to come down here and pick up Nicole. She was working late.
All right. What's the story, Gavin?
She was dead, Chief. There wasn't anything I could do, was there?
You did fine. You did all right. Now, calm down. Just see if you can tell us some of the details.
Gavin, what were you doing here in the first place? This isn't a hangout of yours.
Just told me that Jody
Calvin, wait a minute. Tell it yourself. Come on.
Calvin's right. I came down here because Jody thought it was a good idea. Nicole was working late, and Jody felt that Miles wasn't going to be able to pick her up. So I came down here to make sure she got home all right.
What time was that? Do you remember?
Oh, I'm not really sure. It was after midnight, 12:15, something like that.
This is the only entrance. Nicole! Are you in there?
She must have got home. I'll call Jody and see if she's got home. Like I told you, I saw someone run out that door, but I don't know who.
All right, what'd you do then?
Well, I went straight for the phone. I called Calvin. I probably should have called headquarters, but I thought of Calvin first.
Well, you called a cop. That's the important thing.
Well, that's what I thought, and I told him everything that happened.
What'd you tell him to do?
I just told him to remain calm, be careful in case the killer was still here, and keep both eyes on that door so nobody else could get out.
Did you do that?
Well, yeah. I mean, the phone booth is right out in front. I had my eye on the big fire door and the entrance, and I can swear nobody got out of here since I've been here.
But you said somebody got out when you first arrived. You said the door burst open and somebody came rushing past you.
So that was probably our killer.
Well, come on, Gavin. Who was it?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You just told us you saw somebody who unbolted that door and ran out.
Look, Gavin, you could solve this whole thing in 2 seconds.
Come on, who is it?
It was dark. I don't know who it was, okay? I just don't know.
The Edge of Night is brought to you by Dawn, the dishwashing liquid that takes grease out of your way, and by Zest, the deodorant bar that leaves no sticky soap film so you feel really clean.
When I said nope to my soap and yes to Zest, I started feeling my best.
When you discover the cleaner feeling of zest, you're gonna be feeling your best.
I used to use soap. Got rid of dirt, okay, but stuck me with sticky soap film.
In water, you can see the tacky film soap leaves even after rinsing. Zest doesn't. Deodorant Zest is specially made to rinse without leaving sticky film.
With Zest, I feel cleaner than I did with soap. Now, nothing comes between me and feeling so clean. I'm feeling my best.
Discover the feeling of zest. You're gonna be feeling your best.
I'm feeling my best.
Get Zest. Feel your best.
Great cake, hon. I had to have second.
You had third, but who's counting?
Here's another dish.
The dishes are done, and so are the pans. But Dawn can handle that.
You're going to wash this after greasy pans?
No, you are, with Dawn.
Hey, nothing feels greasy. The water, my hands, nothing. And my plate looks as good as the first.
No kidding.
Dawn did some job on the chocolate cake.
So did you.
Dawn takes grease out of your way. Dawn would like to make you part of Special Olympics in 1983. Look for the special Dawn coupon in your Publishers Clearinghouse mailing. For every coupon redeemed, we'll make a contribution to Special Olympics. Special Olympics. Be a part of it.
God, what happened?
It's all right. He just has a bump on his foot.
Where was he? You said he left the Cornerstone Bar, right?
Well, he wasn't at the bar, so I decided to go look for him in the area.
Once you found him.
Yes, thank heavens.
Nicole, do you think we should call a doctor?
No, I don't think so. I mean, that won't be necessary. I will take care of him. You just watch him while I get something to put on his head.
So how could you do this to yourself?
Oh, Jody, sweet little Jody. Is my wife home?
Yeah, Miles, she brought you home.
Is that her?
Let's see what kind of a doctor's wife I ever had.
You know, when the guy first called from the bar, I thought that Miles had been in a car accident or something.
They say that God watches over drunks and sleepwalkers. I don't know if that's really true.
Good thing he wasn't hurt worse.
So, who's hurt?
No, honey,
hurt?
lie down. Nobody's hurt. Just relax.
My head hurts.
I know. I'm sure it hurts.
How did this happen?
I don't know. I don't know. I found him just lying on the ground about a block from the bar, just out cold.
God, you must have been so scared.
Well, I was terrified until I found out that he was really all right.
Nicole, what about the studio? Did you go back there?
Let's talk about that after I get
Yeah, I
into
understand, but you told me it was absolutely the most important thing that you got to see her.
bed. Well, I didn't. Hey, would you just help me get him upstairs?
Yeah, sure.
You'll have no problem figuring out the cause of death here. That cord was wrapped around her neck so tight it cut the flesh.
No sign of anyone, Chief. We searched every place even a cat could hide in.
All right, why don't you send your bigger than that back to the streets? Yes, sir. It's obvious the killer just walked right out the front door.
I guess so here. Chief, Gavin just remembered hearing a car start.
Yeah?
I'm sorry I didn't mention this before, but when I was entering the studio, I heard the sound of a car pulling away.
There is a parking lot out in back.
Did you see it?
No.
Just like you didn't see the person who ran out of the studio.
That's right.
Gavin, maybe you're just not trying hard enough.
Look, I don't want to give you guys the wrong impression. I didn't say I saw the killer necessarily.
Yeah, but you said that you heard the bolt open. You saw the door fly open, and you saw somebody rush by in a hurry.
Yeah, too fast for me to really recognize her, whoever it was.
Could you tell if it was a man or a woman?
No!
You need glasses?
There's nothing wrong with my eyes. I just didn't happen to see the person, okay?
No, it's not okay. You happen to be our only eyewitness.
Look, hold it. Look, Gavin. There is 1,000 to 1 chance that whoever you saw go through that door also wrapped that cable around Nora Fulton's neck. Now, you may prefer to see a medal pinned on them than a murder.
You think I approve of murder?
I'm not saying that.
All right. Let's stick with essentials. Taylor, make sure the photographer's got all the pictures he needs, and I want that entire area fingerprinted.
All right, there's going to be hundreds of prints.
We'll just get them first. We'll sort them out later. Calvin?
Yeah.
You might as well call Geraldine Sactions. He manages this place. You ought to know what's going on.
Well, you better call Sky Whitney, too, because he owns the place.
Yeah, call Whitney. Tell him if he wants me to come over tomorrow, I'll give him a statement. And as for you...
Right.
I think you better do a little more thinking.
How is he?
Ready to sleep for a couple of days, probably.
Nicole, there's something I don't understand. You said that it was the most important thing that you got to see Nora tonight and that you taped that confession. And yet you didn't.
Well, it was important. But not as important as taking care of my husband. I need a glass of water.
What about Nora? Did she go to the studio?
I don't know. Maybe she did. But I didn't.
I do one thing. Number $40.50. And when you concentrate on one thing, and $180.99, you can be the best. Now, do you want to bet $200? Sold $200 to the lady. Just like Kentucky Fried Chicken, they concentrate on chicken. Chicken done right.
Is that all you got to say?
Nope, it's fresh, tender, tasty, delicious. My favorite dish is Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's finger-licking good.
Kentucky Fried Chicken, we do chicken right.
Raven, you could easily make this a very memorable moment tonight
Oh, what do you mean?
by answering the question I asked you this morning.
Yeah, look, I'm sorry, but I really have to think about this a while longer. Do you realize that you're speaking to a woman who's been married 3 times?
Well, how long did you make them wait before you gave them an answer?
Not long enough, obviously. That's why none of my marriages worked. I rushed into it.
Oh,
I just don't want to make the same mistake again. You know, I want this marriage to be the right one. I want it to last forever.
I'm in exactly the same frame of mind.
But I don't know very much about you.
The easiest way to find out is to share your life with me.
Well, you know, I really haven't been a widow for that long.
You're not afraid of people talking, are you, Raven?
Well, I don't know. It's something that I have to think about.
Well, think about this, then. Would it have been any different if it had been Sky Whitney proposing to you this morning?
I told you once before, Skylar Whitney means nothing to me, and I meant it.
Then prove it by saying yes to the endeavor.
Stop asking me all these questions. Now, we came here to vacate our minds, and I don't want to have to talk about my future.
Well, sooner or later, the future arrives.
All right. I'll give you my answer when we get back to Monticello.
You realize what you're making me do? You make me want to cut short this holiday.
Don't you dare.
All right. I wouldn't dream of depriving you.
Excuse me. Are you Mr. Devois?
Yes.
There's a gentleman at the bar who wishes to speak to you.
Yes, thank you. Would you excuse me for a moment?
Okay.
May I get you another drink?
Yeah, I'll have another one of these.
I hope this is important, Snow.
Yes, it is. I have to leave tonight. I just wanted to make sure we understood the parameters of our deal.
Well, I understand my parameters. If you can find out the identity and whereabouts of this Constantine, leave the rest to me.
And we share, and share alike.
If he has the phone book, and I can obtain it from him, you have my word of honor. My word of honor. there is such a word between men like us.
How does your fabric softener smell?
Ah, nice.
Ah, nothing.
Introducing new unscented Bounce.
Unscented Bounce doesn't leave a scent on my clothes. That I love.
Regular Bounce gives me the long-lasting freshness I love.
Now there are two kinds of Bounce.
Both control static cling.
While both leave your clothes soft and fluffy.
Regular or new unscented Bounce for...
Ah, nice.
Or...
Ah, nothing.
Hug me, squeeze me.
Mr. Whipple?
Huh?
You've changed. You're not out here saying, please don't squeeze the Charmin.
No one ever listened?
Oh.
Squeezing got you to try Charmin. The softness keeps you coming back. How soft is Charmin? Watch. Drop a fragile egg. But on Charmin, it won't break, because Charmin's so cushiony, so squeezably soft. Charmin, the squeezing gets you, the softness keeps you.
Open your Publishers Clearinghouse mailing and help make something special happen. Special Olympics. Inside are over $5 worth of Procter & Gamble coupons that can help special athletes reach their goal. For each coupon you redeem by January 22nd, Procter & Gamble will donate 5 cents to Special Olympics. Check each coupon here, and you'll double the amount that goes to helping them realize their dreams. It's your chance to save, their chance to be proud.
I wonder what Sky is doing tonight.
Here is to a very brave young lady.
No, Sky, I don't want to drink to that. I wasn't brave at all.
That's not what I heard. Chief Mallory said you were terrific. I wouldn't be surprised if he falls head over heels in love with you.
Well, I doubt that. You should have seen me when I got back. I look like the witch of the woods.
Oh, I can't imagine you looking anything other than ravishing.
Well, then it's a good thing you weren't stuck in the cabin with me.
You know, I did have plans to be alone with you, but at my cabin.
I'm so sorry about how the weekend turned out.
Yeah, I know. I did think you sort of overdid it. I mean, getting yourself kidnapped just so you wanted to spend the night with me.
Oh, Scott.
No, but seriously, Val, I'm very sorry that you had to go through what you did. I mean, I know it was my fault.
Oh, it wasn't at all. Sky, how could you have known that wild man was going to show up suddenly?
Yeah, I still feel guilty about it, though. I mean, it must have been terribly frightening not knowing what he was going to do next.
Well, I have to admit, I was terrified. But at the same time, somehow I just knew that he wasn't completely irrational, just desperate.
No, it amounts to about the same thing, though, doesn't it? At least you weren't hurt.
No, there's only been one after effect. I feel the cold much more now.
Well, there's one thing we can do about that. Why don't you slide over here?
Excuse me.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, Chief Mallory turned out to be quite the Boy Scout, huh?
Oh, Sky, he was wonderful. I mean, he literally saved our lives by managing to find enough firewood in the middle of that blizzard to keep the fire going.
What a man. I'm beginning to feel distinct pangs of jealousy.
Well, there was nothing romantic about it. We were trying to survive.
Well, yeah, but sometimes when people share an experience like that, they grow closer.
Well, we did have to get pretty close, sharing the one and only blanket. But I don't want to talk about that. I'll start shivering again.
Yeah, you know, I saw that coat you had when you came in here. That's an awfully light coat. It's freezing outside. Don't you have anything warmer?
Well, I used to have a fur, but it started to fall apart, so I gave it a decent burial.
Well, you know, I've got a perfectly good mink coat hanging up in a closet at my house.
Oh, you've got to be kidding.
No. As far as I know, it's only been worn once or twice.
Let me guess. By Raven?
Well, yeah, it was part of the settlement.
Sky, I don't think I want to wear Raven's fur coat.
Well, all right, then don't wear it. Just borrow it for the night or for the rest of the winter. It'll keep you from shivering to death, huh?
You are being horribly tempting.
Well, there's one solution to temptation. Waiter?
Yes, Mr. Whitney.
I'd like a telephone, please.
Certainly.
I'll call Gunther, and I'll have him bring the coat over. You can start wearing it right away.
Here.
Thank you. That's strange. I told Gunther to go right home after he dropped us off. I'm sure that he's there. There's no answer.
Cole, you're shaking.
It's a lot colder tonight, don't you think?
It's more than that. Your hands are like ice.
It was a horrible experience. I've never seen Miles like that. Not even that first time when he ended up in Barbara's apartment.
You mean he was worse tonight?
I didn't know if he was passed out or if he was knocked out from whatever it was that hit his head, but for a moment I thought he was dead. And he was gone forever.
Okay, well now, how do you think I felt? I was here all by myself. I didn't know where either one of you were. That's why I asked Gavin to...
What?
What?
You asked Gavin to what? What did you ask him to do?
Well, Mrs. Goodman was here tonight, and she didn't want to leave because she was worried about Miles, so I promised her I would ask Gavin to come over.
So that's all? You just asked him to come over?
No. When he got here. Now, please don't be angry with me, because I know that I promised not to tell Miles about your meeting with Nora, but
But you told Gavin.
I thought...
That's what you're telling me?
I was worried about you being down at that studio all by yourself with Nora. Anyway, it was Gavin's idea to go down there.
Gavin was at WMON tonight?
You know, I don't know if he was or he wasn't. I haven't heard from him since.
Come on, pal. Let's pick up that chin, huh?
I'm sorry, Calvin. This whole thing has made me kind of shaky. I guess it reminds me of something that happened to me a little while ago.
You talking about the time you were wrongly accused of killing Gunther?
Yeah, something like that.
Why should this make you think of that, Gavin? Huh? I asked you a question.
Before you go out, you get 1 hat, 2 gloves, and 4 oranges.
But that's not 4 oranges.
No, this is Flintstones with extra C, but it's got as much vitamin C as 4 oranges.
Hey, that is a lot.
4 times as much as any other leading brand. So Flintstones gives him 9 essential vitamins, now complete a balanced diet. Plus the extra C I want.
More moms are reaching for Flintstones, because it's got
extra vitamin C.
Sometimes you need a little, sometimes you need a lot. Sometimes you need a little finesse, sometimes you need a lot.
Oil-free Finesse, the variable conditioner for the changing needs of your hair. The longer you leave it on, the more it conditions. Use it a few seconds for light conditioning, up to 5 minutes to get deep conditioning.
'Cause sometimes you need a little finesse, sometimes you need a lot.
Monday on That's Incredible, a beard-growing contest that buzzes around your face. And the world's largest snow sculptures. Then, Brooke Shields is on the run.
Get out of the way.
And George Burns is willing to hide her.
She brought the police.
Just you and me, kid.
tonight.
Calvin, stop beating on me, okay? It could have been anyone.
It couldn't have been anyone. It had to be someone with access to this studio. Most likely one of the employees, wouldn't you say?
Now, how should I know? Maybe they busted in.
Pretty hard to bust into a place with no windows and 2 huge doors, don't you think?
Oh, well, maybe they hid in here during the day. I mean, they have visitors coming in and out of here, don't they?
Well, all the visitors have to sign in, so we can certainly check that out easily enough.
Well, you're the cop, Calvin, not me.
Hey, Calvin, I think I might have something.
What is it?
I better get the chief. Yeah, what's that? Chief, Randy is the patrolman in this area, and I think he might have seen something that could be connected to the case. Oh, yeah?
I saw a tall man, Chief, after midnight, walking kind of fast on Montrose Boulevard.
Yeah, well, anybody walking on Montrose at that hour had better walk fast.
Could you describe him?
No, sir, with his coat collar turned up, all I could see was a dark head of hair. Sorry.
Well, that's not very much. Pedestrian on the street? It's not an area that you see a pedestrian walking around alone that late at night.
No, it's still not very much.
I know, it's slim.
No, I think we got a much better chance with what Gavin told us if he could just remember a little bit more.
Gavin, are you sure you had your eyes on both exits at the same time so that nobody could have got out either door without your having seen them?
How many times do I have to repeat myself? I am sure. I am absolutely sure. Now, may I go home, please? I have to call Jody.
You can go on home. Go on. We're going to have to get a written statement from you in the morning, but go on.
Thanks. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
He's lying.
What makes you say that?
Because he's a nice kid, and nice kids don't lie very well. I think he knows who came out of the studio.
It seems that bathing a baby takes 3 hands. One for the washcloth, one for the soap, whoops, and one for baby. But look, new Baby Magic lathering bath cloths. Soft, dry washcloths that lather up with built-in Baby Magic bath ingredients. They're pH balanced for gentleness with no bar soap film, and all for just pennies a bath.
Now for the handiest way to bathe your baby, new Baby Magic lathering bath cloths.
Stuffy, hot, feverish, achy, congested.
How would you treat those symptoms? I can give you a contact that treats less than 100% of your symptoms, or a full 100% with new Dristan Ultra Colds formula.
Take the 100%, of course.
For 100% of your symptoms, the maximum single dose. That's new Ultra Colds formula.
I feel better. Everything kind of open and it's free and flowing. I've been using contact for 3 or 4 years. I'm going to switch to Dristan Ultra.
For 100% of your symptoms, new Dristan Ultra.
This is David Hartman for Early News. It's World News this morning. Tomorrow on Good Morning America, how Hollywood lobbies for Oscar nominations. We'll also bring back the 60s with rock stars Freddie Cannon, Ronnie Spector, the Ronettes, and Wolfman Jack on Good Morning America.
Tomorrow, it could be the end of a beautiful friendship when Jack makes a date with Larry's kid sister on Three's Company. Then sparks fly when Judy and Doralee discover that they're both in love with the same guy on 9 to 5. After, was it suicide or murder? The Hearts begin a dangerous investigation when a beautiful young reporter dies while preparing a stunning expose on Heart to Heart.
Tonight on ABC's World News Tonight, some say it's the craze of the 80s.
I'm addicted.
Could dipping snuff and chewing tobacco lead your kids to a grim showdown with oral cancer?
It's really a time bomb.
ABC News, uniquely qualified to bring you the world.
A&S White Sale. Comforters for $19.99. Any size, even Queen King, $19.99. That's a White Sale at A&S. Terrific.
I'm Roseanne Scamardella. Coming up on the 5 o'clock Eyewitness News, new trouble at the Ossining State Prison. Inmates are still holding 17 guards hostage and to see how your favorite shows are doing.
And for a success story of another sort, we'll talk with football great Fran Tarkenton.
There is life after football.
Then up close with Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
The truth is that sex stars will know.
Go with the winners on Entertainment Tonight at 7:30 tonight on Channel 7.
Hello. Hey, this is You Bet Your Bet with a $20,000 question.
Do I know how to say great taste? 4 letters or less? In 10 seconds? And do I know?
5 seconds. 2 seconds.
2 seconds? Yummy?
Meow, that's it. You win.
Any cat knows the word for great taste is meow. Meow Mix brand cat food has the 3 flavors cats love best. So only Meow Mix tastes so good, cats ask for it by name.
So I waited till the last second, and then I sprang it on them.
Remember how you suffered the last time you had a head cold? Well, remember this. To relieve congestion, sinus pressure, sneezing, and runny nose, no leading nasal spray offers more kinds of relief ingredients than 4-way nasal spray. Dristan long-lasting doesn't. Duration doesn't. Afrin doesn't. 4-way works with a combination of 2 decongestants and an antihistamine. In fact, no leading spray relieves more kinds of cold symptoms than 4-way. Not Dristan, not Duration, not Afrin. Remember 4-way next time you have a cold.
Beneath this natural spring.
Charlie, this water tastes good.
No calories, neither. It's natural spring water. Starkist loves it, so I'm going to give him some.
Starkist is the only tuna in natural spring water. Great taste, but half the calories of tuna in oil. A measurable difference.
Pick up your spring water and a little surprise, Starkist.
Sorry, Charlie. Starkist, the only tuna in natural spring water. Now in single-serving pull-top cans.
Great big taste to go, go, go. Great big taste from Hostess.
Got a cupcake in my hand and skis on my feet. Chocolatey cake and filling, it's my favorite treat.
From Hostess.
Me and my Twinkies cake are super well known. Sponge cake and filling with a taste all its own.
From Hostess.
Love my fruit pie, it's special to me. It's filled with real fruit, tastes great, you'll see.
Great big